Wow. I mean, just wow. Yeah, this is this size this, and I'm back. Long story. I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say I'm moving around a lot, and I'm probably moving around a lot again. But okay. Oh, today. Oh man. I mean, then this has all been running around saying. I mean, every Xbox fan has been going hip hip hooray! Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the PS4 is a piece of trash. It's garbage. It's buggy as shit. And of course, you got one, and it is. It's a buggy piece of shit. And it's going to get fixed. It will get fixed through updates. And of course, most people are just like, oh my god, I just can't use it for anything. It won't even start right. No, whatever. And I've been enjoyed this these people spouting this garbage out and not knowing half the crap that they're spitting out. Because and the best one was from Anchorman V, who basically got up and said, who compared Ultra Street Fighter 4 for the PS4 to the Halo Master Chief Collection, and he doesn't understand why more people are mad at the Halo Chief Master Chief in Microsoft than there were people, playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, which, yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not its best, but it'll be fixed and patched up. But I'm going to get back to that one in a bit. And in fact, I'm just going to say this. The Halo Master Chief Collection, like Ultra Street Fighter 4, are exclusive to their consoles. So, yeah, there's a bit of the similarity there, except for one little thing. Halo Master Chief Collection, like Uncharted, Gears of Wars, anything made by Rare Entertainment, those are in-house developer companies. And Halo Master Chief is created by 343 Studios, which is a Microsoft company. Ultra Street Fighter 4, the other the other mess that it is, it's not Sony's problem. Never was Sony's problem. But Sony's being blamed for this. Just like how Nintendo was blamed for the whole Sonic mess. Or I should say Sonic Boom. You remember Sonic Boom and how everybody said that Sonic Boom was a complete disaster and that they all blamed Nintendo for the entire thing. Yes, Nintendo did make it exclusive to their console, but what Nintendo didn't bother to see was that the developers just didn't want to develop the game for their console, so they released a piece of shit. So who's to blame? The developers. For porting such a piece of shit. And of course, Capcom is the developers were the ones who ported this piece of shit. And I know exactly what Capcom did. What Capcom did was they programmed it for the PlayStation. They just took the PlayStation 3 version and just overlapped on the PS4 version. And if anybody who knows basic fucking knowledge knows that the difference between the PS3 and the PS4 are extremely different. They both use completely different CPUs as well as GPUs. In fact, the PS3 has the stronger CPU, while the PS4 has a weaker CPU because of the GPU language, which is causing a massive amounts of problems because nobody ported this correctly. And they ported it from the wrong console. Because here's the thing, the Xbox version would have been a more better version to, or the PC version would have been a more better version to port from. But no, they ported it from the PlayStation 3, which brought up nothing but disasters. The, the guys over at Capcom are probably sitting beside themselves trying to figure out why it's not working and why the cell processor in the PS4 isn't working correctly. Because guess what? There is no cell processor in the PS4, you dumbasses. But don't just take my word for it. Capcom has had a history of fucking up lots of shit, and so is Sega, by the way, over in Nintendo Sports. But no, 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 no. I mean, Sony is trying to get Capcom out of its debts that it has put itself into because, as you all know, Capcom's collapsing, and Sega was also collapsing, and Nintendo tried to save Sega and as well by also helping by releasing, the Bayonetta games, which most people complained and bitched and yelled about, saying why Nintendo went to Playboy, you know, Bayonetta. Because a woman who wears skin tight outfits that is made up of her hair and then flings it up and is butt ass naked. Well, she covers it up, but it's basically, even though she covers herself up, she's butt ass naked, has no place in Playboy, apparently. Just ingenious people. You people are the dumbest fucking morons out there. Capcom did a horrible port of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Sony's fault. Sega and their team did a horrible port of Sonic Boom. Nintendo's fault. It's the company, it's the console that it was released for, not the developing company. But when Microsoft and their company, completely fucks up, eh, who cares? It's not their fault. They didn't do jack shit. You people are overdoing it because bad games are made for other consoles. You know, and that's the thing with these Microsoft fanboys. It's not Microsoft's fault when Halo Master Chief Collection, which was made in-house developing by, Microsoft actual fucking programmers and developers who fucked that game up, but yet Nintendo, it's not Microsoft's fault, but yet Nintendo, they released Sonic Boom, which was developed by a different company and who, you know, fucked over Nintendo with Sonic Boom. That's Nintendo's fault. Ultra Street Fighter 4, made by a different company who obviously doesn't understand what the hell to do with the PS4. That's Sony's fault. But like I said, but when it came to good old Microsoft and the Halo Master Chief Collection and made indoors by their own company, made by Microsoft, developed by Microsoft, thrown out by Microsoft, that's not Microsoft's fault. No way can it be Microsoft's fault. I'm not joking. They're literally saying that bullshit. And of course, you got some Sony fanboys going up there saying that Nintendo released a bad game for their system. Yeah, they released a bad game, but they didn't develop that game. They didn't develop Sonic Boom. And then saying, well, how dare you try to go to Playboy for a woman who basically is half naked throughout most of the game. hmm Yeah, but you know what? When Microsoft does it, it's nobody's fault. Nobody's. Because Microsoft's got that magical fucking Xbox Live of theirs that can magically make your own home entertainment system far more better. Make your own internet service far more better just by having an Xbox Live. When you attach Xbox Live, apparently it's faster than your own home internet service. Wow. The Sony fanboys don't want to admit that, or most of them, there are some out there, but won't admit that the Ultra Street Fighter 4 was bad, but they're gonna sit there and blame Sony because they don't want because they don't want to admit that it's in the same boat as Sonic Boom, even though both Sonic Boom and Ultra Street Fighter 2 were made by different developers, and both companies, both Sony and Nintendo, were trying to fish both Capcom and Sega out of the water. But it is nowhere near comparisons of fucking the Master Chief Collection, because the Master Chief Collection was made by Microsoft, put on a Microsoft system, you know, through and through. It's all Microsoft. Even the fucking system it was put out on is Microsoft's Xbox. You know, Jesus bullshit. You guys, shut the fuck up.